Welcome to Vala's Pumpkin Patch. Opening day is tomorrow, August 31st, and we can't wait to start celebrating 40 years of magic. New this year is our first ever roller coaster we're calling Tim's Runaway Grain Wagons, named after my dad, Vala's founder, Tim Vala. It was especially appropriate because of the ups and downs Tim endured as he and Jan grew this business. It was a roller coaster of an experience. Growing up, my sisters and I loved roller coasters too. In fact, we rode so many roller coasters as kids, we probably could have written a book about it. Hey, speaking of books, mark your calendars for September 13th for our Jan Vala Book Giveaway, where we'll give out a free brand new children's book called Let's All Go to the Pumpkin Patch. So please enjoy this book, gifted in memory of Jan Vala, because Jan loved to read, especially with children.
Here you go, Kyla.
Oh, thank you. I love this. It's not every day I get to meet an author of such a wonderful children's book. What inspired you to write this, Kristen?
Honestly, it was about the time my oldest son, Grayson, was learning how to read, and he said, I'd love to write a book. So I said, let's do it. And there's no other place that we'd rather write a book about than the pumpkin patch. Growing up in Omaha, my family has been visiting Vala's for as long as I can remember. And now that I'm a mom, I'm always so excited to take my 4 kids and make our own memories. It's our absolute favorite time of year.
Believe me, I know what it's like to have kids running around the pumpkin patch making magical memories, and they love bedtime stories.
Let's all go to the pumpkin patch.
My daughter Freya reads books to my son Elias every night.
Look how cute the bunnies are.
That's so sweet. I sure hope mine becomes one of their favorites. So much of the artwork in my book is inspired by the adventures we have here.
Aw, Kristen, your family rocks. And I hope you all enjoy Vala's 40th season. You know, my dad loves to read too, and 40 years ago, a little self-education even gave him the idea to start Vala's. He always gets new ideas from the books he reads. Now we want to hear from you. It's time for the question of the episode. How many years has Vala's been a part of your family traditions? Leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Well, Dad, it's really neat how Vala's new roller coaster goes through a real corn crib. So what else inspired Tim's Runaway Grain Wagons?
Well, it just so happened that I bought like 3 or 4 grain cars at an auction, and I had them all strung together, but I had to cross the Platte River somewhere, so I had to get it on an actual highway.
Yeah.
And I looked at my rear view mirror, and the things were like, just like doing one of these things, and it looked like everything was going to flip.
I think this here map is all wrong.
Luckily it didn't.
Oh my gosh.
And I got across the Platte River, and then I could stay on country roads and go like 10 miles an hour.
So they really were like runaway wagons.
Yeah, that's what it felt like at the time.
Well, the name is perfect then.
Yeah. Another thing that we do with the rides here is we work with a company called Imagination Corporation. And they've been just great. They're so creative and do such great signs and beautiful work. You know, someone had to do all this. You know, it just didn't come that way.
It's always fun to work with Vala's. They have no shortage of ideas, and then we add our magic to it, and every year we manage to come up with a whole truckload of creative stuff. And the farm is just looking better and better with all the things that happen here, and our little company adds to that, and we're delighted to do so.
Well, the kids are ready. Let's go for a ride.
that was kind of fun.
We're counting down to fall 2024. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We love having you along for the ride.